What if I had secret entries, like you just came in, like, you know what I mean, like just like WWE, like Royal Rumble style, you just come out
Oh,
of fucking nowhere, you're just like, all right, I'll take you all on.
but what? That would imply that I would have or want to fight.
What's the point of fight? It's just for content. I don't know. Give you something to do.
Well, I mean that would mean that I would want to participate.
Yeah, I mean, it's only if you want to.
I don't know. How much money are you giving me?
Why would I give you money? What the hell? I'll give you a tier 3 sub. If you win. Only if you win. The hell
Oh
is
my
who
god,
pays
I'm
for
just kidding.
content, dude? What the fuck?
Who pays for content? A lot of people probably pay for
No, what, you
content.
telling me someone pays for content in VRChat like I pay to hang
I
out
mean,
with you or
I'm not
something?
sure.
Oh
I'm not
my
sure about
god.
VRChat, but
Oh yeah, in general, yeah, there obviously is people that pay for like YouTube Red or whatever, or Patreon or some shit. I'm talking about like VRChat wise. That's what I meant.
I mean, I pay my editor.
I don't have editor. Too lazy. I also don't make enough money to do
Wait,
that.
that makes more sense. I would assume that
No, I make
you
piss
get an
all,
editor
dude.
because you're lazy.
No, I wish. I actually try to get an. Obviously, nobody wants to work for free though. I mean, I did ask,
Of
and some
course.
people said that they would take $100 a video. I was like, bro, that's like my entire Twitch paycheck right there for one video. Not worth it, especially when YouTube's on the shitter right now. What's the point?
Uh, yeah, I guess.
Yes, won't give money, but will pay for a tier 3 sub. Yeah, only if you win. So chat says. Yeah, of course. If you won, why would I not give you a tier 3 sub? That'd be the perfect thing that Husbando would do. It's only if you win though.
Alright.
All right. Anyway, I guess we'll start it now. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. It's me, ThatOneRebel. It's Late Night with Rebel, and we have our returning guest here, ArtsyVRC. What's up, dude?
Hello.
The Femboy.
Yes.
Well,
That's
no, that's just what this told me earlier. There's like Artsy the Femboy. I was like, yeah. Oh, if you're curious what I'm doing, these are the camera angles. If you ever see my hand going like this, so.
I know. I already noticed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, how you been up to, man? It's been a while. You changed your outfit. I think the last time you were something else, right? I don't think you were even
Oh yeah.
this. You're something else.
I think I think since the last time a lot has changed. Actually, I would say
Yeah,
that
what happened, man?
quite a lot has changed. Well, it started with a small experiment. I was
Oh
just
yeah.
screwing around with models,
Mhm.
and while I was modifying one of my old purchases, I purchased models off Booth.pm, Japanese site for models, and
Yeah.
I bought this model like a year ago, and I thought it was not really usable at the time, but I got better at editing things, so I took it another shot, and this is what came out of it. And I went live with it one day, and I thought, hey, well, I think that there's actually nobody who has an OC that is male and looks like a female.
What a trap?
Yes, because traps in VRChat usually are just female avatars with guys using them, but they're not actually male avatars looking like girls. Usually the
Felix.
most trap, which is an anime character, not an OC.
Bro.
So, other than anime characters, it's kind of rare to see it. And so I thought, hey, I actually really like doing this. I went live and everyone else liked it too. And so I have since then expanded to doing it in real life. And I've actually become a much more comfortable person with myself, with my interests. And it's actually kind of exploded since then. Now I'm active on YouTube. Twitch has blown up. YouTube is going great. And everything has been going wonderful for me.
Damn, dude. You did an experiment, and now look at you, man. You're making it big, dude. This is your dream. You become the femboy of VRChat, dude. The first of your kind. Now, like, fast forward a couple months, you see like 20 other femboys, and you're like, I'm number one, bitch.
I'll I'll say this that it's I've never been more comfortable in any of my characters before this. Like I've
Really?
been comfortable in some characters before, but I've been trying. This was not easy to get this down. I got lucky, I would say, because I've been trying to get an avatar like this for maybe a year, but I could never get it down. I even tried looking for commissions and such, and it just never ended up being the thing that it would fit, or it just has like the correct balance between let's say the genders, I suppose. And out of nowhere, this one came out of my blender, and I'm like, all right, this looks really good? Question mark. So yeah, that's what happened.
Exactly. I mean, I could say the same about me, dude. I don't know what the fuck I've been doing for 2 years until like before then I started doing these interviews and I'm like, oh, I got something here, dude. Took me 2 years to figure that one out. People are
Yeah,
saying, what about Odom Fire or Fizzy? Well, Fizzy's is from an anime. You didn't make that. Pretty sure.
I'm not even sure if Fizzy is a female, as a male or female avatar, right? It's the one on the Chromia models.
I don't
like
even
the
know.
Cat style thing.
I don't know. And then Odom Fire is just Strawberry Man. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Sachi? Oh, there you go. Mahai?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I kept calling him a girl, so I forgot.
Damn, dude. Yeah, there you go. There's Sachi and Mahai. They're the original femboys. You're not number one anymore, dude.
Well, you see, the thing is, there we go. The unfortunate truth.
I had to think about that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I was pulling up the chat so I can actually listen to or see the chat myself.
Yeah, listen to the chat.
To not have the speaker blasting my fucking microphone. The thing is, it's not about who
did it first. It's who does it best.
It's about,
yes.
Yeah.
I finished your sentence. I know what you're gonna say.
And it's also really natural to me. It's like I said, I started to do this more in real life now too. It's actually given me so much confidence in myself in real life, seeing how people accepted me while not using one of my female designs. And so it's been very, very remarkable how more comfortable I've been wearing more, let's say, gender neutral attire, I guess. I haven't actually worn female clothing yet, but it's more like,
hey, that's the next step.
Less masculine, I suppose. And this Sunday I'm doing my first IRL stream as a 1-year anniversary to my voice reveal, and it's gonna be definitely in the Femboy vibe, which is something that I'm intend to keep doing because I actually love doing this a lot.
The Virgin Killer sweater. I dare you to go to out to McDonald's or something.
That's not fucking happening.
What do you mean? Listen, you'll do it if you give you enough money. Like $1,000.
How much money are you gonna give me for that?
$1,000?
Yeah. I don't know. I think
Artsy
people will
suck
give me...
my dick. Seems relatable.
Jesus fuck.
What?
Fucking Ushu. Hi, I love you too.
Would you melt?
Friend.
Would you melt as someone if you were outside in real life and you're just doing your thing, gender neutral or whatever, and someone called you cute? Would you melt inside? That would be at your dream?
I would be happy, but which it's not that excessive, I'm like, yo, thanks, I'll be happy, but I'm not gonna cream or something.
Oh, you're just like, oh my god, I lost No Not November. How could you?
That's right.
I lost. What the hell?
Yeah.
Anyway. So yes, I'm happy for you, my man.
Thank you.
I don't know about me, dude. I just do what the fuck I want. I don't even know. I did 320 squats yesterday. Nice, strong, independent.
Seems like a lot of work.
Hey man, bills gotta be paid, man. You gotta get the index somehow.
So you're doing the sellout stream.
Well, it's not even a stream. It's like the sell out whole lifestyle. Well, for now.
I see.
Yeah, man. That's what it says in the corner down there. Where your feet are, right there. That's what it's for.
This is a
Non-stop
question.
nutting.
Do I?
Hmm?
Do I? Because I have the chat open now. Do I just like answer questions that are directed to me, or do I wait for you to give them?
We're just chilling here. Like normally, the first interview is always just like about me asking questions, but we're just gonna be like chilling, you and
Yeah.
I, and then I can ask you some
Oh,
questions,
okay.
and you
Okay.
can read chat as well if you want to read something.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
because somebody asked if I considered a Rimuru avatar, and I would say no because it's an anime character, which means that it's not an original character. 'Cause this
Not
is
an
my
OC.
current OC, right? And
Yeah.
um, yeah, I will only use characters that are not popular, like characters that you can identify with. You look at the character, he's like, oh, that's artsy, that sort of thing.
Yeah. I always thought that JT's avatar was, well, at least not all the outfits, but some of them were like more gender neutral.
I don't remember.
His looks kind of like yours, but blue. And he has horns. He doesn't have
Oh
tails or
yes,
anything, and he has tentacles.
I just don't remember any gender neutral outfits.
Yeah, I don't know. Most of them are just from anime. Hopefully, see you. Oh, you're gonna be at Neko Nights. That was a question. Are you gonna be at Neko Nights?
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yeah, I was asking you.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I have no idea. I might sleep a little bit earlier. I might drop in. I won't be in VR today though, but
That's fine. You don't have to be.
yeah. But yeah, maybe I'll drop in. We'll see.
Okay. How much did you edit on that model? Assuming that's you. I didn't do any of my model work.
I could show all the models, like the process of it. I have like a 3 model process.
Yeah,
that I
dude.
can show off
He
people
used to be feminine. He used to have tits. I know that. Listen, my eyes been analyzing. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I saw one of your streams, and then I saw somebody that had like an older version or like the original or something. And I was just like, huh, that's what it looked like. And then you just like flattening up boys, making more femboy, and I was like, okay.
You want me to show it? Or...
Sure, if you want to. It's up to you, man.
Alright.
Start
with the original.
Good choice on that one, Artsy. Only Grand Order players will know a tiny bit about where your inspiration came from.
So I'm gonna have to disappoint some of you. It is not inspired by that character.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a weeb.
Characters. The original is huge, but
wow, I could tell that's a woman.
Yeah. The proportions on this, when I first saw this, I was like, all right. I have gorilla hands.
Yeah, you got some big ass hands and head. Holy shit.
And the head is ginormous.
Massive.
It's
big
just
brain.
kind of like...
Your head's bigger than mine.
So like, I wasn't very happy with this, and I just dropped it, I suppose. And you can see the hair is already split in this certain way, right? So
yeah.
That's something to take a note of for later.
Yeah.
So about a year later, I look at my old files. And I'm like, okay, I see this thing laying around. I know how to resize things better now. I know how to do proportions. Let's try again. Let's try if I can make this thing look better. So I came with this version.
Oh,
which is a more appealing version.
Yes, a lot more proportionate, you know, not fucking 5 head around here, dude. Wow, that's a real waifu.
Yeah. do you want another waifu?
Oh man. Oh jeez. God damn.
Oh my god.
Oh. Dude, the panties are showing. Oh my god, you shorten that skirt, boy.
Listen, don't worry about it. Anyway.
For the content.
And after, this was actually the only thing I was going to do to it. I didn't intend to make this the femboy, so to say. It wasn't until I was learning how to use several sculpting tools in Blender, and
Mm-hmm.
I realized, what if I learn how to use the flattening and enlarging tools, flattening and enlarging tools, and I decided to try out this chest, right? So I modified the textures, and just redid the chest, and this is what happened.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh.
And in my opinion, this looks much better than the female version.
My boner's gone. I'm disappointed.
Wow.
I'm
Don't worry,
joking.
you'll be gay eventually.
Whoa! Okay, dude. Gotta try harder than that, man.
Just watch my stream. People usually turn by.
Oh my goodness. That's why I'd never watch anyone, and I'd never get turned on. 200 IQ. I knew it all along.
Oh, I see how it is.
Anyway,
So,
as you're saying.
yeah, this version is the current version of the Maid outfit and the main outfit of my character. Even though the face is similar with the minor adjustments, right? Of course, the adjustments being the cat and tail and the horns. Other than that, the proportions and such. The thing about this model is that when you buy it off Booth, you have actual commercial rights to it.
Hell yeah.
So you could, yeah, if you have no issues, no copyright issues, whatever, so you can definitely create your own characters using these assets, and there's no problem with it. But yeah, I think that visually this is better than the female character, and you all fucking like it on that my stream.
God damn. I could see the
I do
appeal,
a lot
man.
of comedy content now too, by the way.
If you didn't have those thighs, man.
Didn't have those thighs. Well,
Listen, man, those are some chunkers right there. Those are some chicken wings.
So this current version, I actually completely replaced the base with a model sold by the same creator. And now I'm using this for several outfits and whatever future outfit there is. Pretty much.
Alright, I'll
So which one do you like more? This one or the one with the maid outfit?
This one's more casual. The other one's kind of like, oh hey, you're wearing like, you're working. Yeah, exactly. That's your work outfit. This is your chill outfit. I will say this. I think you pull off the femboy better than Sachi and Mahai. Damn. Time to start drama. Oh shit. I'm subtweeting.
Well, thank you. Well,
No,
nobody really used the term fanboy before.
Well, I think Sachi's and Mahai's, I don't think they're made. I think they're like from anime or something. I swear I've seen them before. Like someone like had them, so I don't think they're actually like edited as much as yours is. No, Sachi has those chunky thighs, but that's about it. I think that's just an edit, you know? That's about it. So do you work at a cafe now or what?
No. I just serve whoever comes to. I don't really serve fucking anyone, honestly. I just like the outfit.
I don't serve anyone, bitch. They serve me.
But hey, sometimes I'm extra nice to chat, and we'll do some Maid ASMR if that's what I feel like, and that's what people want.
Yeah. Give them some service.
So hey, that occasionally happens. So for the most part, we're just I'm just fucking with my friends,
come on,
having fun.
Start your own Maid cafe. You'd be like, oops, I dropped this. I'll pick it up for you, master. And do fucking. I lost.
I'll punch you.
Don't punch me. That's not very feminine.
Listen, have you not seen anime? Most anime women punch the male characters.
That's anime. I live in the real world when there's consequences for every action, dude.
Alright, real fucking world with your titties hanging out. I can see exactly what you mean.
Listen, man, when I'm in the VRChat, I'm living a fantasy. When I'm in the real world, I take off my headset and look myself in the mirror and I cry myself to sleep every night. That's the real harsh reality.
That's really rough.
Hey, man. It's a rough life
I
out there,
take the
man.
if I had a headset on and if I would take it off, I would look at myself in the mirror and be like, "Hey, I'm wearing the same outfit."
Damn.
This is
Don't worry, I'll just
because
find
I'm
someone.
actually dressing similarly.
I'll find a woman.
Are you sure you don't want a boy?
Yeah, dude. Stop. You're confusing me. Oh, jeez, Rick.
No,
I'm just kidding. I
don't
watch a
worry
lot of
about
Rick and
it.
Morty. Oh, God. I feel something in my nether
worry about
regions. You ever get a phantom boner?
No.
Oh, just me? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's just you, but
Oh, okay.
sounds interesting. It must be hard.
Yeah, it is. Wow, nice planned words. What's so funny? It gets bigger when you pull on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the
My
fucking...
dad, my daddy taught me a few things like not how,
Yeah,
not like
that
not how
was it.
to
That
rip the
was it.
skin by using someone else's
I was
mouth.
waiting. Oh my god, I was wondering, like, wait, how did that shit go again? I forgot.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that's so old.
Yeah. Wait, are you older than me? I'm 24.
I'm older than you.
You're a boomer, just like me.
27.
Yeah. If you're a millennial, you're considered a boomer.
What?
That,
I mean,
hey,
you're a boomer too. What the fuck?
that's what I said. I said you're a boomer like me.
Listen.
What?
No.
Wait, you want to be a zoomer?
That's not how it works.
Wow, what's wrong with being a boomer? Like
Whatever.
AC/DC? Lincoln Park?
What? I want to fucking throw this shit at you. What the fuck? Can I throw this
Can't even
cup?
pick up. No, you can't pick up any
pick up
shit in
this
this
cup.
world.
The
I
fuck? Oh
was
my
smart.
god.
I was smart. I knew somebody was gonna do that. This conversation, love it. Of course. It's called banter. Imagine having it in real life. Same. I have 99 lives in Mario. Get on my level. So.
Hold on. Let me just
What?
let me announce this on my Discord real quick.
What are you doing? Weird.
I'm promoting your fucking stream. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, Pog, nice. Okay, Boomer. Yeah, exactly. You ever feel that so it's been almost 2 years I played this game. When did you start? I think you started before me or after me, right?
Roughly October 2017.
Okay, you started before me. So you've been 2 years. I'm almost at my 2 years. December 10th. You ever feel that like the people who didn't change with the times are like kind of just lost in the past? What I mean by that is like I've changed myself obviously for the past 2 years and you have as well. But I feel like anyone who's like stuck and did the same thing is kind of like it's like sink or swim, like they're just fucked. I mean, I guess Loathon didn't change for 2 years. I've known him way before he blew up and he's still the same guy. So I feel like there are some people that sort of push through it.
There's what about this angle, right? How about people were more open and welcoming in 2017, and then they changed for the worse, and then maybe didn't change back. I guess in this particular example, right? Because everyone met each other, everyone was friendly with each other in 2017, and everyone was like, getting along very well.
Yeah, networking.
And then the game blew up, so it was harder to find people that were just like you, considering that before then it only blew up through anime and not through memes, right? And so
Oh, I see you're getting at.
If they stayed as open as before, then technically there wouldn't have been much of an issue, because you would eventually find the same people anyway. It would just take more time because there's more rooms to visit, right? But if they began to be more closed off, then yes, they're going to have a bad experience. But they would have had that experience in 2017 too, if it wasn't if they were as closed off back then as well. I think that's more of a plausible outcome, in my point of view.
I see what you're saying. So you're talking about
Because
like
it's
how,
hard not to change.
yeah, like if you, because I mean there was some memes like you got on Knuckles and stuff, but like if those memes would come and die, and if you're all about memes, it's just kind of like a cheap laugh. But now I think as time went on, like memes become more and more common because of the cloning and you know whatever
Hmm.
memes and shit like that is more common in VRChat.
Well,
Because back then it was just anime.
I'll, I'll say that well, maybe it just depends on where you are, right? Because back then you would say, well, there were always raids and there were these big groups and teams and such.
Yeah,
There were these
aliens,
like VR chat
alien gang.
groups that were very, very popular and such, and they would always do raids on other users and players. But that's
Yes.
still like a community of like 300 active members a day. Now it's at 7,000 a day. I bet these communities still exist somewhere in the world. It's like variations of them, but you just don't find them because, well, there's 7,000 people playing the game, right? So like,
Yeah, we're all in private
it's just
worlds.
harder. I mean, that's, I suppose. I mean, there's a lot of people in publics. A lot of people.
I looked at it and just looking at stats and like looking how many people, because you can look at like how many people are actually, because you look at hot and it tells you like how many people are in a public and private. Let's just say 7,000 people play this game, right? Just sake of argument, so it's not like
Okay, sure.
6,542 or whatever. I would say about 1,000 people ish, maybe 1,000 to 1,500 actually in publics. The rest are in private, or at least like friends plus friends, invite only, like
So, so here's the thing, right? Um, when you join in VRChat, when you click launch VRChat and you join the game, you launch in a private instance,
yes.
right? And the menu might take like 30 seconds to refresh, if not a minute or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of hard to measure how many people are actually hanging out in a public and how, or I mean private, and how many people are in a private and are looking for somewhere to join, you know? Because also you said private versus public, but you're not including friends plus, friends only, and such.
Oh, it counts as a private. It
Um,
counts as a anything that's not a public world is counted as a friends. Like if you go into Friends Plus, it counts as a private.
okay, well, I mean, there's quite a big difference between friends plus and like an invite only.
I know, but just the VRChat stats, like because I made a Friends Plus, I crashed my game, and when I clicked my own world, it didn't say public 5 people. It said private. You know, as a Friends Plus. That's all
Hmm.
I knew.
I
It's
mean, I
counted
know
as an
that
invite.
if you are, for anyone else that plays the game and looks through the menu, you'll see anyone who isn't in the friends plus as public as private, right? If you go to friends only, but you're not friends with the instance owner, it counts as a private visually, which is actually like I think the worst part of VRChat is this one thing. There's all these feature lists that we may
Yeah.
not agree on or we may have issues with. I think the single worst thing about the current features on the VRChat is that it shows friends only as invite, right?
Yes. Yes, it does. Yeah.
Because it doesn't really. I've said this for a long time, and I feel like it is these small things that just makes the game just a tiny bit more comfortable to play. You know, it's like, well, no, you know that your friends aren't ignoring you. You just know that they are in a room that you cannot join, even if they wanted to invite you. Sometimes if I make an invite only room, the invites don't work when I accept them, and I have
Yep.
to manually invite them. And these two things are again things that make someone who is requesting of someone wonder: Am I being ignored? Are they caring about me? I'm not sure. Maybe they're busy. Maybe I would have accepted, but I don't have enough time to go to Discord and fucking message that person because I'll get like 17 invites, right? I'm
Yes.
not gonna message every one of those requests. So people might think that I'm ignoring people, but I can't see. The only thing I can do is go on blue and
Auto
so that
set.
they can see that yeah, it doesn't work.
But yeah, sometimes it doesn't work still. Um, yeah, I mean,
Mm.
I've done a lot of interviews. Thank you so much, Ollie, for the resub. So yeah, like you're not wrong though, because I feel like VRChat does have those issues, right? Like I do wish there was a messaging system, which there was at one point, and then I removed it, and now only like modified clients can hack into it now. But like there was that system where you could actually DM people in the game and be like, "Hey, I'm busy," right? You should be able to like if you actually are busy and don't want someone to join you, you should be able to like when you click like decline or ignore, it should say like I'm busy or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I should be able to message someone in the game. I've interviewed many people now, and a lot of people say like, "Oh, I should be able to call people in this game." Imagine instead of going to Discord and using third-party programs, you should be able to just call people or at least text them. You know, like imagine like an inbox system in this game where you just open up your friends and it says like inbox, and I can just you can only inbox people that you know, like friends, so you don't just get randoms. And you can just type them.
So, when it comes down to the messaging system, I actually don't know enough. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say that there's a reason why. There's probably a reason why they don't want us to message someone through the game. There's probably a reason. What that reason is, I don't know.
They're lazy.
I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt and say that there's an actual decent reason. But what that is, I don't know.
I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's a good idea, but
I just feel like sometimes when something is too obvious, maybe there's more to it.
True. But whenever I ask them, they just say like, "I'm busy," and then I join them, and they're just drinking. So what does that say? Exactly my point. Hey, $15 million, bro. Where's that money going? Where's my cut? Do you want your cut?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. He's already making his cut. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of good ideas. Maybe I'm not a game developer. I have a degree now. Since we last talked, I got my degree in interactive media design, so I know how to make websites. But and coding, designing them.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm smart. What? What's so funny? I got a degree. I'm smart. Listen, I'm funny sometimes without even making a joke. It's being serious. But I don't know. I feel like maybe there is a maybe you're right. Maybe there is a logical reason why they don't have a messaging system. But like, it just seems, I don't know. Like, you say that, but then there was a messaging system, so it's like, okay. I mean, it was just used by moderators of the game, right? To like tell somebody like, hey, stop doing that or whatever. Because I remember when this game was first blowing up, they would send messages to like the top streamers at the time. It would say like, hey, do the, it'd be like whatever. It would actually pop up, and it like I remember the old VODs. You can look it up, and they were mods would message like the top streamer, like whoever it was, Summit or Shroud or whoever was playing the game. It would just pop up with these mod messages. So I mean, there is a way to do it. And they do talk about how they're going to add a bio system to VRChat, by the way. It's already confirmed. So, like, what do you mean by that?
System?
Yeah, it's already on the website right now. Like, if you go to the VRChat website, you can actually add a bio and, like, link to your, like, social media and shit and, like, write a, like, paragraph about yourself. That's only on the website.
I mean, I guess, because it would be like a VRChat Facebook almost, I suppose. That would be not a bad idea. But that actually, that reminds me of something. But yeah, that seems to be like a plausible idea.
Well, it's already implemented.
Mm.
It's just not in the game, just on the website. But it'll be in the game, so you can actually see it. So I can click you, and then it'll say like something about yourself, not just your social status, but it'll say like, if I click you, it'll say like, oh, what your likes and dislikes. But I can very much see someone using that to be like, what your kinks are and shit. But like, I'm into, all that kinky shit, bro.
I
ASL?
like VRChat content. And,
No, ASL.
Oh my god.
ERP only after 10 o'clock. My mom yells at me.
Here are my rules for adding me.
You must have a female avatar. You must live in the United States.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fuck.
It can't be a mute. No traps. Holy shit. No lollies allowed.
Once in a while. It's no. I'm gonna have to remove you. I'm sorry.
If you haven't messaged me in the last 72 hours, then get the fuck off my friends list, bitch. If you don't call me master, it's your done deal. Here's my PayPal, by the way. If you want, if you want to donate to me. You want to be VIP friends list? Oh yeah, you want to be my friends group? Give me $10.
Oh, do you wanna one of my slots on my favorites?
Yeah, you want to be my slots on my favorite
That's a
list?
fucking paywall right there. Give me fucking money.
There's a bio. Yeah, it's on the website. You have to log in and you literally click yourself or whatever your own page, and you can literally just talk like type to yourself. It's only on the website, so like who actually uses the website, I don't know, but it's there. And it also has friend locations, so like they added this new thing. It's only on the website again, but if you it shows where your friends are, like what worlds they are. So it shows like if 10 of your friends are in the same world, you can click in and join it, but only from the website. I wish that feature was in the game. But, you know, wishful thinking. Maybe one day.
Of course, websites are a bit easier to implement than...
Of course. I should know. I have a degree. I'm smart, by the way. Hey, I could code the website for them if they wanted to.
Oh, fuck.
If they give me a legendary rank, I'll do it.
Oh, my God.
I've used the website once. Just once. Yeah, see? Relatable. But yeah, anyway, the other idea someone had was calling people. So you know how you probably have to Discord DM people or call them or voice call or whatever? Well, imagine if you could just call people in VRChat. But I mean by that, like, not even to be in the same world. Like, you're just like, you call them up. You're like, hello, I'm ERPing. I'm pissy.
Sure, but that just seems straight up hard to do. Like, thinking about it. I mean, call people, so you'll have to have what, like a peer-to-peer connection to this other user. And
yeah, just use TeamSpeak.
They just need to be.
What?
Okay, but that needs to be in the game, right?
Oh, it's in the. Oh, it's in the. I mean, they did it in GTA 5 RP, dude, and that's a fucking mod made by a bunch of people.
Okay, but you're in the same server at that.
Oh yeah,
point, right?
yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, you're right. They're on the same server. I don't know. Maybe just in the
technically
same
we're
world.
all in the same. Yeah, well, I'm not sure how the servers technically work for worlds.
Me neither, dude. I have no idea how this game works.
But it just seems a little bit hard to implement, especially if you have to deal with all kinds of. Because there's like take Discord for a second, for an instance, right? You have all these voice codecs. It's voice over. No, it's actually through server. Skype is voice over IP, which is, I mean peer to peer. Fuck, it's been a long time since I've done this. Yeah, Skype is peer to peer. Discord is through servers. If you want to have a connection between two users that may not be on the same server at the very least, which probably you are, if you're in the same world, because I assume there's several servers in America that run VRChat.
No, there's just one.
So, no, but there's several servers, obviously, right?
Oh yeah, there's several servers, but they're all like in Cali somewhere. That's why I always have 100 and shit ping.
Yeah,
they talked.
It just seems like that probably isn't the most simple thing to implement.
Just use your 15 mil, bro. What do you mean?
Okay.
Just do it.
Okay.
Hire somebody. I mean, they hired a bunch of people from VRChat. I don't know if that was the right move or not. Do you think that was the right move?
Sorry, what is the right move?
They hired a bunch of people from VRChat.
I mean, who knows, right? I don't fucking know.
Hey, Maid. Hey, man, I made lag free box, bro. I better get hired from VRChat. Now I get pay money, bro. Easy clap, bro.
Oh, people get hired for specific reasons, and we'll see, right?
The joke is that lag free box doesn't exist anymore. Actually, it's been deleted.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
I heard that it got deleted because the creator got harassed. That's what I heard.
Oh, Dr. Potato? Feels bad, man. Dude, you got harassed. You He got harassed because he made a box and stuck a mirror in it? Wow. Sensitive people.
Yeah, I heard that happened. Yeah.
That sucks. What's wrong with this community?
Well, this is it's hard to call it one community. It's just
a game, and it has like
This is a game?
probably a few
I
hundred
thought this
communities.
is Second
Probably a
Life,
few
the
hundred
VR.
communities in there.
all right. What the? It's a social platform.
It's
Are you
the
happy?
Sims. It's the
You fucking
Sims.
happy when I call this?
No,
social
it's
platform?
the fucking Sims, dude. You see people play as lollies one day, and the
Oh
next
my
day they're a
God.
full grown ass man. You're like, what the hell just happened? Am I playing The Sims? And then you have like the mom and the dad and then the kids. You're like, god damn, this is The Sims. I should know. I have 151 waifus. I'm trying to go for the 100
Never seen
baby maker challenge.
What the fuck?
I mean, I always ask this, but like I never see your fucking waifus.
Half of them go to you see them all the time. They're literally half of them are at Neko Nights.
All right. Okay, listen. Your waifus.
How is this like a question that you ask in passing, like, hey, I want to be my waifu? And it's like,
No, I
yes, sure.
beat them in a video
And then
game. I beat them at
nothing
chess.
happens.
I beat them in chess and a battle disc. I beat them.
You did not
and-
beat them at chess.
Oh, I beat them, dude. Yeah, I have actually. I beat Laxi at chess. Ask Laxi
Really?
that question. Yeah.
Do
I'm
you
actually
play
decent.
chess?
Yeah, I'm shit now because I haven't played in such a fucking long ass time. Obviously, you beat
Did
me.
we ever play chess?
Yes, you beat me, and then I kept delaying the game.
Oh.
See, I remember. I have a good memory.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah, I was trolling.
Shit.
And then right after our chess game, I asked you an important question. Do you remember what it was? I have good memory, by the way.
Well, listen. If I don't remember the game, I will
I
not
went to
remember the
college.
question. Jesus fucking.
What? I went to college. What I asked you, let's see, I have a good memory. What I asked you, the question, it was a discussion because you were doing open debates, if you remember that you used to do that. The question was, if being lewd would get you more viewership. This was before I rebranded. And you said no, you don't think that being like extremely lewd would get you an audience. And I disagreed, and I said that I think to a certain degree it could, but it wouldn't get you like super. I don't know. I was making comparisons not to VRChat. I was making comparisons to like the just chatting sections. Shit. So
Okay.
yeah, see, I remember.
Would you say that after becoming a thick anime waifu, that by just changing the model, anything changed in your stream in
No,
terms of
not really.
viewer base?
Actually, not really.
Exactly.
It's because I feel like me playing VR. If you want me to be real, I feel like VRChat was never really intended a game. Game, by the way. A platform that really suited me. Because I remember, right? I used to be a guy, and I would just like be like, I hate anime,
used
I
to
hate
be a guy?
lollies. I used to be a guy once, and then I went to college, and then no, I hated like I would always play a character where I was like, oh, I hate anime, I hate lollies, and all this stuff, and then it was just obviously the most like opposite, like 180 of anyone else in this game. And whenever I watch people who stream VRChat, such as yourself or other people, I feel like a lot of people are more like, you know, being cutesy and be like, hee hee, you know, like having fun or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm never about that. I'm just like, yo, what's up, bitch? And so I feel like I was never really, you know, what do we call, like, in with the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an outcast. That's why I'm named ThatOneRebel. Get it now? All makes sense now. So when I rebranded, it wasn't like I just suddenly got more viewers. It wasn't like that. I got more viewership in the past 2 months because I do a talk show and because it's consistent and on a daily basis. And when I talk to my chat all the time. So it's more relatable. Does being an anime waifu help?
Exactly.
Sure, but not entirely.
That's what I meant from the beginning, and that's also why, for the most part, especially in 2018, nobody understood what you need to do in VRChat to grow and continue growing. Nobody understood, so we make assumptions, and everyone assumed that doing lewd content is what gives people their audience. That's simply I've not seen it work. I have not seen it work. The only thing you can do is clickbait. You'll get
YouTube?
people
I
watching,
don't know.
and then they click away. And they click away. You don't get a steady audience. It's the reason why every single top streamer is good with memes, because that gives an audience. People like to laugh. People like to click back to laugh. You don't click back just because someone's sexy, because everyone is sexy. It's like every non-meme streamer has a female avatar that is remotely attractive.
Wow.
So you're not really competing.
You opened my third eye. No, you're right. If you think about all the top streamers, none of them play girls. Think about like Lolathon, Rafflegator, Stealth RG. They'll play dudes. Well, one's a robot. Whatever. You get the idea. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot that the streamers are different from your time zone.
Yeah, there's other people.
Even in the European time zone, all the top streamers are essentially memers, and generally most non-memers use female avatars, or all of them do, and it's created a. It's like if everyone does one thing, right?
Yeah.
If you look through every world and everyone has a female avatar that looks attractive. Let me use myself as an example here. If when I went through worlds in one of my female designed characters, I would usually get people come up to me and be like, "Hey, probably a guy, right?" Like the usual treatment. And I can have fun with those guys. I don't mind that. But the thing is, when I went in as this avatar, I did not get the same treatment, at least not as often. When I went in at this, which isn't predominantly attractive, proportioned to be, big titties, whatever. When I got this avatar, it actually, people looked at me as if I were more likely to be female in real life when I was muting around, which to me tells me that, well, the fucking world, the fucking place is oversaturated with the same type of avatars. It's not interesting.
Those damn e-boys.
You're not gonna catch anyone's attention by being attractive and thick in a character that's borderline not even anime. Like most Western avatars are borderline not even anime anymore. It's just thick, and which is fine, it's attractive. But I'm
subtweeting.
It's moving away from anime more every few months, and this is why I think also mine works very well, is because I am not doing that anymore. I'm moving back to the more anime style, which is using mostly Japanese assets.
Yes. I understand. No, I get what you're saying. I've talked about it before. Like, I do feel that a lot of people. I mean, if you like TDA and MMD, whatever, right? Who cares? But I think this more type of topic is more geared towards like content creators and YouTubers and stuff, or streamers, because the average person doesn't give a shit, dude. They're not gonna make their own avatar. They're just gonna go to public and find some generic hot girl or wolf boy and call it a day. I mean, some people who may not be streamers may want to like be unique and like pay something or learn it themselves, but I think that's even smaller. And then because there are like streamers in this community and in other games that do use copyright stuff and they still grow an audience off of it. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I went to like Booth and a couple other places like MMD like DeviantArt and stuff like that. I'm actually shocked that some people just took a model and just said, that's mine, even though they don't have the right to it, and they just like make emotes and their whole brand off of it. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't own that, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, they'll just take like some people have like Felix as like their OC or whatever. I'm like, you don't own Felix. That's a fucking OC from whatever the anime is. Like, what are you doing? That's not how that works.
I
It's
mean,
the same thing
yeah,
with like,
if you
yeah, it's the same thing with like Dragon Ball Z, man. Like people play as like Goku or Vegeta, and they make their whole channel based on it. And I'm like, I mean,
well, so there's a reason why you would do that. Um, one of the reasons, if you base your character, or let's say you base your channel off an anime character, which has been done several times in
yes,
VRChat. Sometimes quite successfully, sometimes moderate success. There is a risk to it. One, it probably is really exhausting
of course.
because it's probably like, because there's two sides to this. There is full on your own personality stream, which is kind of what I'm doing, and then there's playing a character on the complete opposite end of that spectrum, right? And doing meme content is somewhere in the middle because you're still yourself while doing memes, right? If you're playing a full on character from anime, you have to be in character, you have to do voice acting, you have to do high energy because most anime characters are high energy, and then do that several times a week. There's a reason why they all of them have kind of disappeared, because it probably takes too much energy to maintain.
Wait, you also only be known as that character. You're not the. You're like, oh, you're just the guy that does the Goku voice or the whatever,
that's
Peter
actually
Griffin.
not that bad. It's actually not that bad. It's you can definitely build that upon that, because of course you'll have, if you let's say you have the energy to do that every day or every few days, and then you grow large enough, and then your audience will understand. You know, your audience isn't dumb, right? People aren't fucking stupid. They will understand that you're not actually Goku, right? And so if you start talking to them like real people, sometimes they will be fine. People will be fine with that. Of course, your main content is being Goku, but that is okay. You'll still understand that you're you. Another reason why playing a character works very well, and it's actually not even that bad of an idea, is because it's a proven concept. Whenever you do proven concepts, it's almost natural to work. Goku is a popular character that's been popular for like 30, 40 years. Playing Goku, of course it's going to be popular. Playing like All Might, of course it's going to be popular. Everyone loves those characters. That's the difference between creating an OC and playing a character that's proven to be worldwide success, right? Because as an OC, as yourself, you don't know if you're going to be liked by 1 million people for 30 years. You're probably not. You're probably not that popular, right? But these characters are. So when you play as these characters, you know people are going to watch you because it's proven. People like this character. It's proven.
I get what you're saying. I mean, I played Kenny Cake Kona. I played Kenny from The Walking Dead. Established character already. I just made him like sound like a hillbilly. There's a difference. But I got bored of it because, I mean, I was in character all the time, like 10 hours, 12 hours a day. But it wasn't like a character from the game. I just made my own, like, dumb version of him that made no sense. And, I mean, it was fun, but it was kind of like an inside joke. Like, if you didn't know who I was, you're going to be like, this guy's an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, if you knew who I was and, like, oh, I'm playing a character and you're just, like, some weird hillbilly stuck in this, like, anime lolly world, then it's a joke. But when you meet me for the first time and don't know who I am, people will be like, that guy's being mean. He hates anime and weebs and everything that's non-American. Well, not being actually American.
I had no idea that was an existing character.
You didn't know that Kenny, the character I was playing? The original model.
No idea. I have no idea that was an existing character. I thought
It's
that
a
was
game
just
character.
something you made up.
No, it's from a video game called Telltale's The Walking Dead. It's gone under now. They're bankrupt. So Telltale used to make a bunch of games. They made like Borderlands.
I know the games. I know the games.
Kenny was not the main character, but he's like a side character that you constantly interact with.
Oh, I know who you're talking. There's you.
I mean, I can
how
change
would
to
anyone make the? How did anyone make the? I need to look at this.
I just look at me and
I would not make that connection.
It took a big brain to. Hold on here. Taking me a while to get back. There, this is my old model. This is me, dude. I'm from the game, bro.
Oh, this is your okay. Yeah.
This was the first model I ever, or not the first model, but the one that I built my whole character on. I was like, "What's up, bro? What's going on?" Goddamn lollies and traps in my goddamn VRChat. That's what I did. And my characters, you can tell, like, it looks so different. Like, it's not anime, it's an actual game. So like everything looks, so like whenever I was with other people, it's just so contrasting. Like I just stuck out like a sore thumb. They're just like, who the fuck is this
Mm.
hillbilly, dude? What's he doing? That's how I got recognized. That's how I
Alright. Alright.
got my initial following or whatever. But it fell off pretty quickly because, I mean, you can only see a joke for
Mm.
so long, right? And people are like, okay, dude. I mean, I try to mix it up by, like, becoming a pimp and all this other shit and joking around.
Oh, you got tired of playing a character
Well,
like everyone else.
Kenny from the video game is like not like me. I made him sound like a hillbilly and like be weird and hate anime. That's not the game character. The game
Mm.
character is just trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. It has nothing to do with what I was doing in VRChat. I molded him and changed him into like this weirdo because I don't know. I just thought it was entertaining.
Okay, I see.
I was gonna say maybe you're just a little bit weird.
I don't know. I just
Like
thought
that.
it was funny. It was funny because anytime because my character's name is Kenny Cake Kona. Cake Kona is the Twitch emote. That's where the whole hillbilly came from. If you ever been on
Mm.
Twitch, you would know that Cake Kona is an emote. If you type that in, it's a global Twitch emote, and
Oh,
it
yeah,
literally means
I knew
it's
that.
okay.
I knew that.
Yeah, totally.
I've been on Twitch before. Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, same. Anyway, for a lot of like more popular streamers, because when I was playing, all the popular streamers were on. So whenever I talked, they would spam the emote like constantly. Anytime I would say something, they would say like "Hell yeah, brother," and just spam K Kona at the end of everything I said. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm getting noticed. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that fulfillment when you see like 10,000 people watching and they're all just spamming K Kona. You're like, oh hell yeah. There's like a
Yeah.
positive reinforcement. That's why I kept doing it. Anytime, any streamer,
It's
didn't matter who it was, any streamer, any big streamer, the moment I talked, it was just K Kona's in the chat. Because it's a universal, like, known meme. So, I guess you could say I was a meme. Yeah, a Twitch meme. But eventually
Must have
I
felt really good.
must have felt really good. Yeah, for a while. And then I got boring.
Ah, I see.
Well, people found out I actually was an American
You
and I was putting on the voice.
Do you wish I would last just a tiny bit longer?
No, actually not. I actually should have quit it
Yes.
earlier, to be honest. I feel like I should have rebranded a while ago, like prior. I've only done this for 6 months ish.
Mhm.
I should have rebranded a year ago because it wasn't
Maybe I'll reach
relatable.
our-
Well,
I'll reach our limits sometimes, I guess.
oh yeah, of course. Gotta pop the cherry
I'm actually just
sometimes.
making fucking sex jokes while you're talking.
Oh,
sorry.
I know. Oh, I know. It's because I found my character to be unrelatable to chat. Like it was just a meme, right? Like imagine you being a joke every single time you talk. So anytime you talk to somebody seriously, like oh that person's depressed, and you try to talk to them, they're just you know what I mean. Like anytime I try to talk to somebody or interact with somebody, they just take me as a joke. So that's why I dropped the accent and like stopped the character because it wasn't relatable. Like anytime I would speak, it's just K Kona. Like obviously yeah, I was funny at the time, but you know I wanted to stop the
Yes.
joke, so. That's why I don't do the accent anymore. Well, sometimes I do as a joke for like 2 seconds, but not entirely. And then I just became an interviewer, and now I do interviews and talk to people in a real sense.
Yay.
Took me 2 years to get where I am today.
Me too.
Yeah, see, you try and do a lot of
Although
different things, dude.
I'm not sure if I started stream before or after you though. That was not a streamer until
You
after
started
you.
after me, I think. I started playing this game December 10th, 2017. I started streaming December 22nd, 2017.
Ooh.
So I started
Yeah, I
streaming
streamed much later.
pretty soon after I started playing because I was recording everything. When I first started playing, I recorded everything. I still have all the recordings. I was just too lazy to edit because I was having too much fun. Like I said this before in other interviews, I was having too much fun playing the game and having fun with friends and screwing around than sitting back and like editing for 10 hours or whatever and making videos. I mean, sure,
Mm.
in the long run, I should have made those videos because maybe I would be popular. You know what I mean? But I didn't have the foresight to think that. I was just thinking I'd rather have fun with my friends. Like, why would I? Because we would get on every single day and play literally for 6 to 8 hours a day, doing stuff, having fun. And if I didn't do that, I'd be sitting back saying, "Oh, sorry guys, gotta edit my videos," right?
Yeah, to be fair.
Some people always say that, oh, if I did this,
Maybe I would have my big opportunity or my big chance and stuff. I often think that, maybe things are better off the way they are this way, because if you look at everyone who was being an active YouTuber or streamer in VRChat back in 2017,
Oh, they're all dead.
there's not many names that have lasted so far, or that are even still around. There's the biggest ones that have moved on to other games, but there's only a handful of names. So,
Oh, you're not wrong. A lot of them
yeah.
they got their audience from YouTube, and obviously the demonetization and all that crap, and so a lot of the YouTubers are now Twitch streamers, and they got partner and go off and have their communities and play their games. You're
Well,
absolutely right. That's usually what most of them do now.
even YouTube, even when you're monetized, YouTube is just not.
Oh, it's shit. I already knew that. I was a YouTuber for 7 years.
Yeah, it's
I already told.
there's not even
Nearly enough to like live.
Only
off
if you're
compared to, like,
sponsored.
Twitch.
That's true.
Yeah.
I already knew that. That's why when I was thinking about making those videos, I was like, I'm not gonna make any money off of them. I mean, but I didn't think about this. See, the reason why you do YouTube, like for real, like why anyone would do YouTube nowadays for anything, not just VRChat related, you do it for the views, just for the viewership, just to grow that like attraction to your channel, and then you send them off to Twitch or something else. You know what I mean? That's what most people do.
I know what you mean.
You
I will
outsource.
say though, like,
Let me say this. Um,
I'm now uploading videos every Friday.
on my YouTube channel, and I have 3 videos up. In fact, probably at the end of this interview, I'm gonna be uploading a new video to
Nice,
my
dude.
YouTube channel. It's gonna be the 4th video. All the videos that I've uploaded so far have been actually fucking amazing. I have an editor. They do an amazing job. They're so funny.
And I've been hyped to watch every video every week. I was talking to some friends in real life, because I met some friends in real life that actually knew me from VRChat and such. They we were talking, and they was like, "Oh, but I don't really watch Twitch streams because I want to see the confirmations. I want to see the funniest bits. I don't want to sit there for 3-4 hours. I don't
Yeah.
have time." And so, actually making these confirmation videos is actually not only do you get more views, yes, you get people to be attracted to your Twitch channel, but you reach so much more people, and it's just people that don't watch Twitch will eventually also watch the things on YouTube, because that's a whole different side. And people like myself and probably yourself, you're not going to sit there for 5 hours watching a stream. I
Relatable.
don't have time. You don't have time, but you have time to watch a 6-minute video.
Yeah, Zero says your video's
Because
on. Your editor, Zero Guilt. Come on, man.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, you've been like a couple.
I'm just gonna fucking plug, alright? Because you invited me, so I'm just gonna plug. Okay, new video in a couple of after this interview.
Okay. I mean, I let people plug anyway. That's literally what the ending is. Yeah, new video. Check it out every Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, I think for me, I did try to get back into YouTube not too long ago, like a month or two ago, where I wouldn't stream, but I would go off stream and then record, and I'd just do like stupid interviews. Not like this. Like I would go to like a public and just like ask like really dumb questions to people. And it was kind of funny, like to do that, because like you just get people on like the spur of the moment to say like really dumb stuff. It was kind of funny. But the problem is, I tried to record like several times, and like it just got harder and harder every time I tried to get people to say stuff, because people just don't want to talk and tell you to fuck off, or like, oh, you're a YouTuber, screw it. I didn't tell them. I was just like, they're like, why are you asking these questions? So I'm like, making a video. They're like, oh, get out of here. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
The most popular interview-like content on VRChat is particularly serious.
there are a few channels on YouTube do
People in
serious story
VRChat
times with
tell their darkest stories. People in VRChat.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But
Yes.
It's interesting because you do get to meet a lot of people in VRChat, and you can argue that there's not many places where you can do this other than VRChat unless it's Discord. You know, all these other places are not as visually interesting as VRChat is, right? And so you can actually meet people all across the planet with stories to tell. Because generally, if you're on VRChat, unless you are a spoiled child or some, you most likely have a okay amount of money because VR is expensive. It has a really large
Black Friday
let's
sales.
say has a large like paywall
for the in VR. Larger than anything else that is related to gaming, I think.
Yeah, most games are
because-
$60. This game's $600. Unless you play on desktop. Or you
well,
play
this game
Quest.
is $600 to $400
plus gaming computers, so let's say $2,000 more like it, or maybe let's give it like a
$2,000.
$1,500, because you need a good computer to play VR. So.
Relatable, yeah, true. I would know. I had to spend
But yeah,
$2,000.
It's a big paywall.
So generally, it's more likely for people to have stories during VRChat.
I always feel bad in those videos though, because I feel like the people that actually share their stories are not going to see a penny of that. They're just being used
Oh,
for content, essentially. They're spilling their guts out about like, oh, I met my wife in this game or whatever, and the guy's he's probably not even VR, dude. He's probably just sitting there desktop mode going like, oh yeah, and just staring at. Thanks.
I mean, that's you gotta be careful with that one though, because
you're
because when you say that, you assume a lot about the content creator, right?
you're saying, okay, they're there for
Profit.
they don't care about who they're interviewing.
I mean,
Then you gotta be a bit more careful when talking.
I mean,
about that,
they're not even telling. They're not even showing the person's name, dude. There's some anonymous person telling their story, dude. Do they show nameplates on any of that stuff? No, they don't. So clearly they don't care. If they cared, they would say this person's name is Matt. As you can see here, his name's Matt. Is
Well,
cool.
Why, right?
I don't know.
Why would
Giving someone's username on the video make a difference? In fact, I
'Cause-
would more likely, I would assume that actually it's more comfortable not to be shown their username.
Well, that's why you ask them if they want to or not.
but
I have seen people show usernames before.
some videos are like that.
I mean, there's several creators who do videos about people sharing their stories. I think I can think of 3 people, and I have seen usernames on some of them.
What if I told you that half those stories are fake?
Do you know that, or are you just saying that?
No, I don't know that. But you never know, dude.
Right? Yeah.
How do you know? How do you know if it's real or not?
That's what I'm telling you. How do you know? How do you know?
How do I
intentions?
know?
You don't know.
Oh, when I was asking
You don't
questions
know.
for a video, someone did make up some bullshit.
I mean,
Maybe that's just me. But I was asking random questions and like someone just said like, oh, like what's your most embarrassing moment? So like my dad walking in on me when I was ERPing. I was like, does that actually happen? Is that real? Or did they just say that for shock value?
I mean that happened, yeah. And it
Can happen.
Yeah, but the person I was interviewing was like 35 and they told me before they were living on their own. So how's that happen? So that I knew they were lying. But it's
Sure.
a funny bit
I
for a video.
Sure, I get it.
I get it. People lie and people can have horrible intentions, but you cannot just, base things that you have no real knowledge of based on your own.
Oh, I'm just
experience.
cynical.
Situation. Like I'm saying, you can do what you want. Like I don't mind. It's just like, especially when you talk about
People on stream and such as like, yeah, it's that.
I'm not sure because like anyone can watch this and be like, yo, you don't know me. Why would you say that about me?
True, but yeah, I didn't say any names. See, I'm smart.
Okay.
I went to college.
It's like, I didn't say any names, but I'm subtweeting someone here.
I don't subtweet, dude. That's what 12-year-olds do.
Okay.
Hey, man. Listen, I'm just joking, man. I'm just a Kappa.
All right, it may be, but like the context here didn't sound like very joking.
Oh, sometimes I have dry humor. You're right, though. You never really know, man. I'm just cynical, dude. Maybe their dad had a key and came to check on them, bring them something. I don't know about that. I don't know. You never know, dude.
How about you? Did somebody walk in on you when you're ear peeing?
No, I never hear a piece, so that never happened.
Okay.
Yeah, see? See, he thinks
Okay.
he thinks I'm lying, but I'm
Uh-huh.
not.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, dude. Why don't you just believe me, man? Just like I went to college and got a degree. Come on.
Okay.
What do you mean? I'm not. Listen, man. I'm just saying you never know. I'm just thinking of the person, okay? Like if listen, we'll wrap it up in a few minutes, but like if someone was to make one of those videos, right? Like the people share their darkest whatever, right? I You never know, right? Like is it fake? Is it real? Okay. To make myself sound a little bit more what I know what I'm talking about. I know somebody that did fake a video and it actually got millions of views and I actually was shown proof. But I don't want to like name it and like give it publicity anymore. But there is somebody that actually did fake something in VRChat and it pissed me off. No,
Sure.
that's just one person. I know that's not every content creator. We never know,
Yeah.
man. Like maybe just my personal experience, but there's definitely people that have lied to me, like about themselves. People have said that they hurt themselves and things like that, and I heard that they lied about it just to get sympathy. So maybe that's just me being cynical, but I do feel that maybe some people are liars. You never know, right?
Well,
It's
of
the internet,
course,
man.
this is the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
exactly.
internet, right? It's
Uh, if you the way I look at it, you can set yourself open to a certain limit,
and then you can choose what you want to do with that.
people have been. I think everyone who has played or spent 7 seconds online has something.
7 seconds.
That's
it's just normal. And if you have spent
more than 2 seconds being alive, even without the internet, somebody has lied to you. Right? It's just what happens.
The doctor lied to
But
me.
you you can
Set yourself up that you are not allowing yourself to be hurt by people. Right?
I can have someone lie to me for
For a whole year, but that doesn't mean that it was gonna affect my life in any way or form. Right?
I'll if that for instance, right?
Here's what I do sometimes. Let's say someone's mute, right?
Yes.
I will
Perfect
never
example.
ask. I will never ask about their gender. Never ask about that. It's not interesting to me. I don't care. But maybe they do talk about it. Who knows? If they talk about it, I don't care, right? I will not get in an extremely close relationship. When I say close,
I mean like
Personal.
dating almost.
Oh.
like really close, really close.
Like, of course, you can be like, you don't need to know someone's story or someone's like full fucking life story to be good friends with them. Right? I don't need to know that to be able to hang out with you. Right? If I
True.
like you for who you are right now, then I like you for who you are right now. It doesn't matter. But if I were to get close to you and even get feelings and such, I would need a few things. I would probably need to see you on camera. Okay. I probably need to hear your voice. I probably need to do some of these things. That's just what the steps that I take. It's like what you do not to get catfish on the internet. Like there's some really simple things
Yeah,
you
man.
would do with someone normally when you get close anyway. And if you don't do that, then yeah, somebody's gonna eventually trick you. But like, for the most part, like when I was mute, there were some communities that were so adamant on bringing up the gender question every single time they were talking. And it was just the most annoying thing.
What, towards you?
Because I was like, all right, yeah, towards me. It made me not want to join some communities in VRChat because it was completely uncomfortable. Like I didn't want to talk about myself in that way. So I was like, well, can you just talk about You know, what
Something
the fuck
else.
did you eat today or something? Something interesting? Does it have to be about the fucking genitalia I'm hiding in my underwear? Is that so interesting to you? You know, like,
Both.
like it's just like it doesn't fucking matter. So I don't even know where I was going with that, but it's just.
All right, I went to college, so I know.
All right.
No, I
quit
get what you're.
college.
I get what you're saying. Um, I get what you're saying with the gender stuff, because like there was some. I said this on an interview, or at least on stream at some point. I'm not gonna say names. This person is relevant. They don't stream anymore, or probably play VRChat.
Irrelevant.
Well, I haven't seen them in
Oh,
fucking
no.
a year and a half, so I guess whatever. The point is that there was a person. Um, when I used to be a pimp, I had a bunch of dancers, and a lot of them were mute, and that was fine. I didn't really care. But one of them told me their life story. They were just like, "Oh, when I was younger, I had a car accident, and I can't talk anymore, so I communicate by dancing." I thought that was
I
really
remember this
cool.
story.
You heard this story? Oh, okay.
You've told me this story.
Oh, okay. Then you know.
I thought your memory was. Never mind. I'm fucking with you.
Oh, okay. The point was that the person
No, I know the story. Yeah.
lied and is kind of fucked up. And they were
Yeah.
like trying to get sympathy out of people to get donations and shit, saying like, "Oh, I can't talk, but I dance," and people would throw them a couple bucks and stuff like that. And then they just randomly stream one day, 6 months later, change all their names and everything, and they can talk like a normal human being. That's kind of fucked. Sure, that's a rare
Yeah,
instance, but
that is bad.
that's bad.
No, that happens all the time. It happens all the time. It's bad, and it happens.
I
All the
didn't
time.
donate or anything like that. I
It's
just felt hurt because I was just like, "What the fuck? Like, why would you? Come on."
I will say this. I will say this, right? Um, and this is so. Don't take this all too literally, but I will say what I do for myself. And if somebody comes to me with a medical reason why they cannot do a certain action, like talking, if there's a medical reason, I usually take it with caution, because in real life, this is one of the most rare encounters ever had for someone to have medical reasons to talk. And this is the same online, right? Granted, yes, this is a rare platform where people can communicate with emotion, but there's a big but, and there is, if it is statistically improbable, it's wise to tread with caution. Don't fucking harass people, but it's wise to tread with some form of caution, right? I think that's just a smart thing to do.
Do you think it's a white lie?
What does that mean?
A white lie means you're telling a lie for the greater good, kind of thing. I think. Well, actually, let me look at the definition so I don't fuck up. Hold on. Fuck. Does anyone know in the chat, real quick, before I look it up?
Well, I sometimes as a mute you get pushed into answering questions, right? If there's too many people pushing you to answer a question,
A white lie.
sometimes you just have to answer.
A harmless or trivial lie, especially one told to avoid hurting someone's feelings. When I was young, I told little white lies.
Okay, so I don't think that coming up with a medical false reason is a white lie. I think that is kind of gross.
Oh yeah, if it's a medical, if they're saying like, "Oh, medical reasons why I can't talk," I mean, what I want is just honesty. I don't want people to say like, "I'm a dude actually, so that's why I don't talk." I don't want that. I just want to say like, for sake of argument, if I did whatever, if the question whatever's brought up, just type or communicate and say I don't want to answer that question. I think that's more honest than saying I have a medical reason and then it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Just be like, I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
That's
here's what I said.
Honesty.
Here's what I said. I said VRChat is a place,
unlike any other place, where you can communicate in original ways, like avatar creation and VR motions that show your body language. I found it a huge shame if I were to just walk around with my microphone, like any other game, any other platform, any other social place on planet. So instead of doing that, I would rather, and very happy to do so, communicate in ways that are not possible.
That's what I said when I was asked why I don't never. I don't think it's a good idea. if you want people to like, even to people that that actually make up reasons, because that happens every day, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's even a good idea to make up a medical reason. I think medical reasons are extremely suspicious, to me at least. I think that's pretty suspicious. Um,
Yeah,
and
because
I
what's the
usually
chance
get
of
on my
that?
guard when I hear them.
You got to think
Yeah,
about it. Like,
exactly.
like
What is
probably
the
less
fucking
than
chance of
1%.
that?
You probably be more likely to be blind than not be able to have vocal cords or something like, or some medical reason why you can't talk. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably more likely
Yeah.
something else. That's why I always
The,
suspicious. Like,
the
you're right.
yeah, but the thing that's important here is to not express your doubts to people that you don't know, right? Like let's say if you gave me a reason right now why you didn't speak. Let's say you're mute and you tell me that you are in a car accident or something. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna hang out with you normally because I will not care to the point of like I will be able to talk to you, but I won't care to the point where oh your physical disability is going to affect my life. It's not, right? To be fair, it's not, and I can hang out with you like any other person. It only becomes more of a thing when you become closer to that person, right?
True.
What will be the wrong thing to do is to go to that person's face and be like, I doubt it. Like that will be bad. Like that you just be a cunt for doing that. It's just being not a great person. Even
Yes.
if the odds are low, you still shouldn't treat people that way on site like that. You don't know. Even if even if the chances are low. Besides, why would you care that much in the first place, right? Like, it doesn't actually affect you.
No, you're
To be
right.
fair.
No, like I said, like the story earlier, like it didn't affect me at all. It was just I randomly just because I was following them, I don't anymore. But when I did, I saw them. I was like, "What the hell? Why is their name changed?" And they started talking. Then I was just like, "What the fuck?" And I dealt with it
Mhm.
off stream though. I said I DM'd them. Was like, "Wait, what's
Yeah.
going on here? Why?" Like I thought you had this thing, and they said the reason, why they couldn't talk about the whole car accident is because they were role playing. And I was like, well, I wasn't role playing. This is a DM. I wasn't like, oh, you know what I mean? That's like their excuse. I was role
Yeah,
playing.
that
I was like,
that's
yeah,
fucking
okay,
bad.
dude.
It's fucking bad. Like, okay, well, that's like when they reveal themselves to be an actual asshole. You can be like, all right, well, now there's no limits here. Right now, you can just go free, right? Like, at that
Oh,
point, it's
right
like,
after
alright.
they said that, I just unfriended them, blocked them, and just never talked to them again. Actually, I don't even remember their name. To be honest with you, I don't remember their name. That's why I said they're relevant. So, yeah.
Some people think that some people would look at me and say that, oh, I fooled everyone, or that I lied to people about my identity, which I didn't. I actually just never answered any questions.
It's their own assumptions, man. That's the
Yeah.
downfall, man. If you assume something, it just makes an ass out of yourself, dude. Come on. I just don't care. Like if you know if some mutant VRChat has a content creator and they have hundreds of viewers and they never want to talk, then so be it. I just don't give a shit. I honestly still don't. You know, it'd be different if they said like, "Oh, I have a
That's good.
medical reason," and they're like, "You'd be like, okay, I guess." You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a bit tricky. Like I give an example. So when TwitchCon came up, 2019. I'm not gonna mention names, but I've heard in passing how like somebody said like, oh, this mute is going to be going to TwitchCon to talk or to socialize. Obviously, they're going to be at the meeting. People are going to know what they look like and sound. And somebody said, well, I'm going to switch badges with them so they don't know who, so people don't know who they actually are. I was just like, that seems really kind of fucked. Like what? You know, I don't know.
Well,
That's
depends
just
on
weird.
the motive. Depends on the motive, right?
Well, the motive is
I
to
can
hide them.
understand people going.
Is to
Well, yeah,
hide
that's
their.
fine. That's fine.
I don't know,
Because
man.
because if you go into TwitchCon to get with the community without revealing your identity, that's fine, right? Because as long as you don't pretend to be someone else and make close contacts with that in that moment, it's fine. You're probably going in with a few trusted friends who know who you are, and then other than that, you're just gonna hang out like everyone else does, without much issue. If I were to, by the way, if I were to do that, I'm gonna give everyone advice, I guess. If I were to go into TwitchCon anonymous, I would just make an alt account
with an alt badge and go in twice, right? I'll go in with my actual account and go in with my alt account, and then I can hang out with everyone and say, "Hey, I play VRChat too. I know you guys." Like just to have fun. You know, if that's what you want to do, you don't want to be seen, but you want to enjoy TwitchCon, sure, go ahead. Like that doesn't
Yeah.
hurt anyone necessarily.
See, if someone does that
Like,
now,
who's
then I'll
gonna-
know.
I mean, is someone
Plan
actually going to
exposed.
be on Twitter be like, I can't fucking believe it was you. You fucking hurt my feelings because we talked for 15 seconds and I didn't know you were that one person that I knew.
Only a
It's like, are you
person with
fucking kidding me? Like-
psychology went to a psychology class would do that.
Oh my god.
True. I think someone did actually do that. Not from the VRChat community, but years ago. I think someone like switched badges and they pretended. Yeah, they jokingly said like someone said like, "Are you ninja?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they're just like, "Oh, dude, I'm a ninja." That's really like dumb example, but someone did actually pretend to be like ninja, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm ninja." They're like, "Oh, dude, I love Fortnite, dude." They're stupid enough because they didn't realize the guy didn't have colored hair, or even look like fucking ninja, but they're stupid enough because ninja's just a household name. So it's like, "Oh yeah, I'm ninja."
I'll say one thing though. People are really interested in who people are when they're on mute. I remember at TwitchCon Europe,
Yes.
people around me, they were talking about it for fucking days because somebody wrote Chromia on the board. So people
Oh
were
my God.
looking around. It's like, I think this person is Chromia. I'm not sure. I think
I'm actually
like,
Chromia.
you know, like-
I'm just on an alt account. How would you know?
But like that was a thing, and I was like, you know, that's probably not them. It's fucking Europe.
Yeah. Relatable.
But yeah.
Anyway, we'll wrap it up here. We've been going for an hour and a half. So
Alright.
Artsy, I'll give you the camera here. If you wanna shout yourself out, you know, anything you got going on,
Yeah.
you know, like your video.
So, first off, new YouTube video coming out in the next, as soon as this interview ends. So like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, new video is going to be online. It is literally the funniest video on my channel. I'm not even joking. It is fucking fucking so funny. So if you look up my name, ArtsyVRC on YouTube, you'll find me there straight up. Tomorrow I'm doing a ordinary stream, but without VR because I am actually preparing to do my biggest stream of the year this Sunday, a real life stream, IRL stream. I'm gonna be wearing Femboy attire in real life. I actually gathered up to 15 people for this stream. Yes, there's 15 people coming to my meetup, IRL, to be there for the weekend. It's gonna be roughly 7 people on stream. It's gonna be real life VRChat essentially. So if you check in my name, ArtsyVRC on Twitch, you'll see real life VRChat happening this Sunday. I am fucking terrified. It's gonna be fucking horrible. But yeah, that's the plans for this weekend. I'm pretty much a comedy streamer and also Femboy at the fucking meeting. So hey, if you wanna laugh, check out the content. YouTube first, coming out in a few minutes. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Artsy, again for coming down, getting for another interview. Hope you enjoyed it. We had some laughs, some goofs, some gaffs. You know, I went to college, got a degree. I'm ThatOneRebel. I do these late night talk shows almost every single day, except for tomorrow because I'm busy. But yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, this is the awkward part. So remember, like last time, we had to take a selfie, and then you can skedaddle and do what you want.
Okay.
Yes. I'm just turning off the chairs so I can actually emote. Did I? Hold on here.
Chromia's Italian. I have no idea. I thought they were.
Oh, I knew that.
Keep forgetting where people are from.
Yeah, I'm the one with the good memory. All right, get over here.
Wow.
Wow, I'm so tall. You're up to my thigh. Not anymore.
I have no idea what my expressions buttons are, so I'm just gonna have a neutral one.
Smiling.
Smile.
Yes.
You're gay.
Not yet.
Do you want me to change that for you?
I don't know about that question. I gotta go. Okay, but can you make Artsy say something? Oh shit. Well, I'm sorry. next time. Confirm now. Rebel equals Chromia. Yeah, you're right. I think it was an interesting discussion. Listen, I still stand by. Some of you guys said I was digging myself a hole. Like, I stand by what I say, man. I'm ThatOneRebel, dude. What do you think I am, dude? Like,